Hiya, it's Neve here from the Mama's Hip, and I have a new camera setup, so I hope it's going to work. I'm doing a video today on the books that we're using for unschooling at the moment. I've talked a bit about unschooling on my blog, so I'll put a link to the relevant parts for anyone who's not sure what it is. And the books that we're using are in pretty high rotation. I just want to show you which ones my kids are interested in at the moment. Charlie is 4 3/4 and Noah is 1.5. So there's some books that they like equally, and then there's other books that they're interested in separately. So Charlie's favourite kind of activity book at the moment is this one. It's called See Inside Planet Earth, and it's by Osborne, and the writers are Katie Danes and Peter Allen. And this is a lovely lift the flap book. It's got all geography and science and physics and stuff like that. Great illustrations and loads of interesting facts about recycling and ecological things. Let's give you a close up there. So there's loads of flaps, loads to do. Really interesting. The vocabulary is a bit beyond him at the moment. I'd say it'd be suitable for kids kind of 7, 8-year-olds. But it's still a great one, and it's one I think he'll enjoy as he gets older as well. Then the two of them love this one, which is weird because we're not big fans of the movie Ratatouille. We've only watched it a few times, but this book seems to really capture their imagination. It's got cut out bite marks here, which is really nice. And it's by Dorling Kindersley, I think that's how you say it. It's the guide to Remy's World. So it talks about cookery, shows the layout of the restaurant. It's got lovely illustrations. It's got kind of close-ups of all the layouts from the movie itself. Really nice graphics. We don't read it so much, we just look at the pictures and talk about it. And we've been to Paris a couple of times, so Charlie knows the Eiffel Tower. And it's just fun. I think Noah likes the mouse in it. Charlie knows the characters a bit. And the two of them just go for this book a lot. We bring it out in the car with us sometimes and they look through it as we're driving. This is another one that they love equally. I got this in a charity shop the other day for €1, but we have two other books and we've watched the cartoon a lot. It's Charlie and Lola. This one is I've won, no I've won, no I've won. And it's a fun one. If you're not familiar with these characters, it's an older brother and a younger sister. She's a bit of a brat and he's got lots of patience. And it's nice. It's got, you know, speech the way kids actually talk. So I think they can relate to that. And I like how they've written some of the words. So it's very kind of active. Charlie joins in. You know, he'll kind of read the odd word here and there if he knows it, or if he can guess from the context what's about to be said. And I think that helps his confidence as well, because he's just learning to read. Another one Noah just picked up today and really enjoyed, I had to read it twice to him, was The Snowman. I picked this up in a charity shop again. That's where I get most of our books. And this is the classic tale from the 80s. It's just illustrations, there's no words. So it's really nice. Story of a boy and a snowman, and they make friends and they have an adventure, and then the next day the snowman has disappeared. So it's kind of a sad ending. But it's a lovely one and good for kids of all ages. And of course they have the new movie The Snowman and the Snow Dog, which came out this Christmas. And this is their ultimate favourite. Every single night at bedtime we read this at least 3 times. It's one of the Dr. Seuss Bright and Early board books. Hand, Hand, Fingers, Thumb, and it's by Al Perkins. It's not by Dr. Seuss, but it's in that kind of vein. It's about monkeys. And it's told in rhyme. It's got a great rhythm. And they kind of know this off by heart, and they can both add in words here and there. And I'll just show you one interesting thing. The last page. So Charlie figured out that dumb is mud spelled backwards. So he's interested in how words sound when they're said backwards as well. And wanted to know what all our names were backwards and stuff like that. So that's a really nice book as well. We have a few Dr. Seuss books, but this is the one that they are enjoying the most. So that's it. They're the books we have on high rotation at the moment. I'll just show you here. We have loads of kids' books. They're kind of not in any particular order. And upstairs we've got a whole bookshelf as well, full of kids' books. So, you know, I hope in years to come they'll take them down and read them. but for now they're the ones that they tend to enjoy the most. And I do kind of have to take one out and go, hey, let's read this one today. So I'm kind of suggesting which books to read, because their default activity is watching Barney. So I'm trying to redress the balance of that and get them reading books again a lot. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you've got any kids' books you think we'd enjoy for a nearly 5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old, please leave the comments below and I'll check them out if I can. Thanks for joining me, and check out my blog. It's www.themomshipblog.com. Bye!